People often ask, what are our rights if we're involved in an automobile accident and the other party does not have insurance? In a scenario like that, there are a multitude of different things that we look at. First and foremost, if you are a purchaser or if you have your own insurance, full coverage, and people often ask, what does full coverage insurance mean for an automobile? Well, full coverage insurance can be comprised of many things. There's full coverage insurance that may provide coverage for your property damage, i.e. if you're involved in an automobile accident and your car is wrecked and the other party does not have insurance to pay to repair or fix your vehicle, your insurance would step in and pay to replace or repair your vehicle. That is full coverage insurance for property damage only. There are additional types of insurance one can purchase under the full coverage scenario, and those would consist of uninsured motorist protection. Uninsured means it steps in to protect you if you've been involved in an accident with a person that doesn't have any insurance. They're uninsured. And then there's also underinsured motorist protection. Now, uninsured and underinsured are usually purchased together. It's important that you talk to your insurance agent to determine what types of coverage you have. But uninsured and underinsured motorist protection coverage are very important because there are a significant number of people on the roadways these days that just quite frankly don't have any insurance at all. And if you're involved with in an accident with a person who doesn't have insurance and yet you have that full coverage, you have the same rights to recover under your own policy as you would if that person had been insured, which the law requires them to do. Now, the minimum limits of insurance in the state of Texas are $30,000 or $60,000 policy. And what that means is $30,000 is the most any one person would recover in an accident, and $60,000 would be the most that the insurance carrier would pay for the accident in total, meaning if there's multiple people involved, the most that the policy would cover or pay would be $60,000. So if you're involved in an accident with someone that does not have insurance, it could be a hit and run accident, or it could just be somebody that doesn't have the required insurance that the state of Texas requires them to have, you still have rights. It's important to determine whether or not you have that insurance and you've been paying for it. And we can help you file a claim and prosecute your case under your own insurance policy. Now, many people often ask me, well, if I file a claim under my insurance, is it going to affect my rates? Are they going to cancel my insurance? Well, an insurance company can cancel you at any time for any reason at all, or no reason for that matter. But the reality is that you're paying a significant amount of money every month for a specific type of coverage, uninsured and underinsured motorist protection. And if you're involved in an accident and you need that coverage, you shouldn't be afraid to file a claim under your own policy because that is what you're paying for every single month. We have vast experience handling these claims against your own insurance company. These fall under the subset of bad faith lawsuits. Bad faith meaning an insurance company fails to negotiate or evaluate a claim fairly and timely, and we have extensive experience handling these claims and have filed many lawsuits against many different insurance companies. There's also a type of coverage that most people are unaware of that they have under their policies, which is called personal injury protection, PIP, or medical payments, or MedPay. Those types of coverages are no-fault provisions under your policy. Those policy coverages are used to pay medical expenses and lost time from work without determining fault. So essentially, we file an application with the insurance companies, we provide them with documentation of your losses, and we negotiate from that point forward. And those coverages usually start at about $2,500 on a policy and can go as high as $10,000 or even higher. Again, we have vast experience handling claims under personal injury protection and medical payments. And if you need help with this, if you're involved in an accident, again, it's important to know your rights, to know what coverages you have. There's a great majority of people on the roadways that have insurance and don't even realize that they have full coverage protection under their own automobile insurance policy. So if you've been involved in an automobile accident and there's a question about whether the other party has insurance, or or it was a hit and run scenario, you don't even know who the person is that caused the accident, they fled the scene, call us, because we can help you determine whether you have those coverages, and if you have those coverages, we can help you file and prosecute a claim in order so that you can get the compensation that you deserve as a result of the accident.